Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition.
Question 1. Which of the following items is usually considered to be a cost of home ownership? A. Land depreciation. B. Improvement appreciation. C. Amenity value. D. Interest lost on the owner's equity. Answer. D. The interest that is lost on owner's equity is usually identified as lock-in equity. This term applies to the fact that the owner cannot utilize the funds for other investment purposes. Question 2. Able submitted an offer to purchase Blackacre. During the escrow period, a local credit reporting agency submitted detrimental information which Able contested. Able made repeated attempts to get the matter corrected and he was denied access to the information reported to the agency. Able may A. Bring an action to recover punitive damages of no more than $5,000. B. Bring an action in a court of appropriate jurisdiction to recover actual damages. C. After a prescribed time, require the reporting agency to delete such information from the report. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All choices are open to the principal in question. Question 3. Mr. O'Reilly paid an owner $10 for an option containing this clause, option to be for 60 days from June 1, 1967. Upon exercise of option, holder is to purchase within 30 days thereafter for all cash consideration. On July 10, Mr. O'Reilly sold and assigned his option for $1,000. On July 28, the new holder notified the owner that he would purchase on August 15. The owner claimed the option was void. The option was A. Void, because the holder sold it. B. Void, because date of purchase was not within the option period. C. Valid, even though Mr. O'Reilly sold it, but August 15 was too late for date of sale. D. Valid, and assignee could purchase on August 15. Answer. D. Inasmuch as the terms of the option are for all cash consideration and no unsecured promissory note is involved, it must be sold or assigned, because the new holder exercised the option within the 60 days period, before July 30, and purchased the property with 30 days of the exercise date, before August 30, the option is valid. Question 4. Other than non-dischargeable debts of a bankrupt debtor are cut off, discharged. A. Publication of the notice of the petition in bankruptcy. B. Discharge in bankruptcy. C. The first meeting of creditors. D. Filing the petition in bankruptcy. Answer. B. Debts are cut off, discharged, the date bankruptcy court issues a discharge. Question 5. In which of the following ways may an agency relationship not be created? A. Verbal authority. B. Necessity or emergency. C. Post hoc ratification. D. Subordination. Answer. D. Subordination means lie, trickery or deceit, hence, it cannot be a valid way to create an agency. Question 6. A person and his property that is encumbered by a first deed of trust are in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The court can sell the property and use the proceeds therefrom to pay debts owed to unsecured creditors. B. Holder of the first deed can foreclose. C. Debtor need not make payment on the promissory note secured by the first deed of trust. D. Debtor can sell the property. Answer. A Chapter 7 bankruptcy petition creates an automatic stay of a creditor's foreclosure against the debtor. Creditor must file a petition with the bankruptcy court seeking relief from the automatic stay and approval to institute foreclosure action. If the note is oversecured by collateral, the bankruptcy court trustee may sell the property, pay the secured creditor and use the excess proceeds to pay unsecured creditors. If the debtor does not make payments on the note during the automatic stay, The bankruptcy trustee will pay interest to the secured creditor from the date of petition to the date of sale. Question 7. A loan that is secured on easy terms and with a low down payment usually results in A. Increased financing costs. B. Decreased financing costs. C. No difference in financing costs. D. Faster amortization. Answer. A. The lender is not going to be given easy terms or long-term financing without securing something in return. This usually results in increased financing costs. Question 8. Insofar as a residential neighborhood is concerned, which of the following would offer the least protection against blighting influences on future development? A. Natural or artificial barriers. B. Partially built-up neighborhood. C. New neighborhood in the path of directional city growth. D. All families with similar income. Answer. B. A partially built-up neighborhood would have a definite tendency for blighting, because it was not completed and there would be a potential for vandalism. Question 9. In negotiating certain loans, a broker is required to fill in all of the items on a broker's loan statement form. The following item must be inserted. A. What the borrower intends to do with the proceeds of the loan, less expenses. B. A statement of the value of the property supported by a proper appraisal. C. The date on which the borrower acquired the property. D. The amount that will be charged by a qualified agency to render a report on the financial capacity of the borrower. Answer. D. The loan broker law requires, among other things, that the broker's loan statement contain estimated costs including appraisal, escrow, title, notary, recording and credit investigation. Question 10. Which of the following is not a characteristic of an easement? A. It is an interest which can be protected against interference by third persons.
B. S pause. Second equals 0.80 pause. It is capable of being created by a conveyance.
C. It is considered a non-possessory interest. D. It is an interest that can be terminated at will by the possessor of the land. Answer. D. The possessor of the land is the owner of the land. He cannot terminate the easement at will.
Exam Scholar, Real Estate Edition.